welcome, and another opportunity to talk to you. I'll start it off by the way the whole thing started was with the departure of Reggie Terry going to the Arizona Cardinals, and we're happy and excited for Reggie. At the same time, surely let him know how appreciative we've been just in my 2.5 years for the commitment and the work that he's done. He's a person that has been felt by many people on campus, and not just in the athletic department and in the community. As much as we hate to see him go, we're happy for he and his family, and wish them the very best. With him leaving, it opened the door up for me to find a new director of football operations. And as time went on, after Reggie had informed me of his situation, I realized this wasn't as easy a thing to do as I might have hoped it would be. And I talked to several people. I talked to specific friends, and all of a sudden, as I was kind of dwelling over this whole thing, it became very clear to me that Desmond Robinson on our staff was a person that I thought really could do a great job with the Director of Football Operations, Assistant Athletic Director position. And Desmond, as I've mentioned here recently, that he's had just so many experiences from over 25 years of college coaching, been a head coach in a prep school, coached in NFL Europe. So he's been through the full gamut. He's dealt with administrative issues as a head football coach, as a recruiting coordinator. Then he's been in programs, West Virginia, Notre Dame, played at Pitt. So he's been exposed to quite a bit. And then probably the most important factor was I really felt the respect level that our players, as well as our assistant coaches, have for Des as a person. And I think that, and I know now, it has been very comforting for our staff and for our team that Reg is gone and now Des is in his spot, and because I think that they all feel like it's in good hands. So with that in mind, what happens now is, am I going to keep going here, Sue? Okay. Like I tell you all, I work here from the neck down, and I have a wonderful support cast that does all the rest of it. But so now what that lent itself to is now finding a running back coach. And again, I made sure I talked to a lot of different people, and what I mean by that is not specifically for the job, but just trying to get some input. And as I went through the process, I did interview a professional football coach. I interviewed a couple of college coaches. I interviewed a couple of high school coaches. And but I was going to say that the high school world sometimes can get left out of the picture. And but I was advised, hey, remember an experience of my own. Okay. When I was at UCLA, and we had a running back coach by the name of Ted Williams that now is the running back coach at the Philadelphia Eagles, that had come from high school and was in our program for quite some time, and then went on to the Eagles and has been at the Eagles, I think, 15 years. So it just let me kind of open up a whole nother picture. And so anyway, in so doing, I had a real good idea, I think, of what I was looking for, and there was a number of good people. There really was. But I felt like Randy Trivers from Northwest High School down in Maryland, for everything that he had really fit at this time what I thought would best help us. And Randy had come from Northwest High School, but originally had played at Holy Cross. It was a running back at Holy Cross. Chris White had been an assistant coach on that staff and had known of Randy. Then he went from there to University of Maryland, where Mark Duffner was the head coach, who Mark had been his head coach for a period of time at Holy Cross. And I know what Mark thinks of Randy. And so he put 2 years in there and back in his home area. Then he went into the high school world, and but got his master's degree there at Maryland. And as you go through and you study his background, it was very obvious to me this was more than just a football coach. Even though while during the interview process there was no doubt in my mind about his ability to coach and his foundation in the world of fundamentals of the game, and I think that he has been a part of philosophical things that we stand for. And but beyond that, I think that his ability to teach and his care and concern for young people and their development, it fits well with us. And he's been recognized for a lot of his accomplishments, not just as a football coach, but as an educator, also as a person in the community. And so there's so many factors I felt that were good, that were really good, that maybe the lack of experience on the college level in Division I coaching is something that I'd like to believe that just through his own high school experience there and the number of young high school student athletes that he has helped move on to the college ranks, I think he has a good feel for things. And the way he studied the game, I think that just with his aptitude, I'd like to believe that the learning curve is very small, and one that I know just from everything that I've seen in Randy, he's going to jump into with everything he's got, and he's already begun the process. So what I guess I'll do right now is let I guess Des come on up first and talk to you, and then we'll have Randy talk to you, and we'll go from there. Right, Sue?
I guess first I'd like to say, you know what, I'm grateful at the same time I'm excited. I'm grateful that Greg Robinson and also Dr. Gross had the confidence to consider me for this position, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm excited because I care about Syracuse football, and I've grown to love this place a great deal. And I say I've grown to because, you know, when I first came here, I liked Syracuse football, but there's a difference between like and love. I have a strong love for it, and I'm excited for that reason. I'm excited for the opportunity because I think it gives me an opportunity now to go out and do some things in different. And any time you get a chance to make a change, it's kind of energizing for you. And I guess I'm excited too because I get a chance to get a promotion, coach, without changing the dress. That's always good. So it's just a great opportunity. I'm looking forward to it, and it's just real. It's something that's just been important to me and something I've thought about going out that direction. And I'm glad the two paths met, and I'm looking forward to just really, just trying to have an impact in the program from an administrative standpoint.